the Leopards, again, will be returning the football to start this one out. They'll be moving from all right to left. We're on the home side here at Lakeside. You probably heard if you listen to the coach's show. I'll be very surprised if Lakeside kicks this one deep. Jemias has been extremely dangerous, along with Devin Langston back there deep for the Leopards. Rams set to kick off, and we'll have this one underway. Short kick. Fielded at the 18-yard line, across the 20, 25, over the 30, 33-yard line, and as expected, the flag comes out on the opening kickoff.
Looks like it could have been a block in the back.
That was Whit Jones on the return. Going to be an interesting call tonight.
Yeah, we've got, again, folks, a pretty tight space we're operating out of. Kind of lean forward to see either end of the field.
Seth and I are having to stand sideways to be able to.
That's right.
So the ball going to be moved back against Malvern right out of the gate inside the 20. It is an illegal block against Malvern. Moves the ball back to the 12-yard line. And guys, we're close enough. We can share this Rams roster.
I'm going to depend on y'all for a while because I can't see anything.
Well, we'll tell you, the Leopards are going to open up with 5 wideouts. Nobody in the backfield. Ball on the left hash mark as Jimerson looks to the line of scrimmage. Rams shift their defense, showing pressure from either side. Jimerson going to keep. He breaks the tackle over the 20, 25, up over the 30 and out of bounds.
Another flag.
More flags.
Jimerson goes out at the 31, flag thrown back at the 23-yard line.
If I'm a betting man, I bet they're going to say holding. What do you bet?
Holding.
They do show a holding against Malvern, and folks, if you got the over-under on penalties against Malvern tonight, I'd go with the over.
I couldn't even see. I just guessed.
So that penalty basically negates the entire play. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Leopards. Ball at the 13-yard line. Again, Jimerson alone in the backfield. Like they may have gotten Lakeside to jump that time, possibly get 5 of the penalty yards back.
3 plays, 3 flags. Mike, they heard you.
So you're saying it might be a slow game?
Well, I was making reference, Seth, to
I know.
Unusual penalties we seem to get just across the county line.
Seems like I saw a YouTube video about that once.
Jimerson takes a snap, throws far side, complete. Good run after the catch for Darian Weaver, and Weaver picks up about 5, maybe 6 yards on the reception.
Looked like he had a lot of good blocks set up there by the outside receivers. Looks like B. Scott's out there, Jace Turner, Florence as well, all kind of set up good blocks and did a nice job of finding the running lane and getting a positive yardage.
And we've got another penalty, apparently.
Oh,
so
never mind.
4 plays, 4 penalties. This one's going to move the ball all the way back.
Wow.
To the 10-yard line. It is still 1st down. Now it's about 1st and 20. Jimerson takes a snap, gives to Florence. Florence working off right guard. He'll get up over the 10. That's about it. Pick up of maybe 2 on the play.
I don't want to speak too soon, but I don't see a flag.
Yeah, that's
first play of the game without a flag.
Yeah, I was looking the same. Well, I can tell you, Steve, we didn't gain over 5 yards, and thus negates the need for a flag.
I'm hoping they just cross the 30, because that's about when they're going to come in division for me.
I'll take care of the right side. You take care of the left side.
Deal.
Jimerson alone in the backfield. Takes a snap, throws. Far side, pass incomplete, just over the 20-yard line. was looking for Weaver again. A little back shoulder throw goes incomplete.
Weaver was turned and probably should have already turned around and looked for the ball because he had little separation from the cornerback. Could have picked up 8 or 9 on the play, at least.
Brings up 3rd long for Malvern. We'll call it 3rd and 16. Again, Jimerson alone in the backfield. Drops back, throws, swing pass near side. And nothing doing there on the reception was Brandon Scott. And the Leopards are going to have to look to punt this one away.
Wonder if we'll go conventional punt or we'll go the hybrid punt.
It's like we're going, I believe, conventional.
And there you go.
Weaver set to kick from Malvern. He is standing in the end zone.
Nobody deep for Lakeside, I don't think. Or at least they're not past the 30.
Kick is away. Low spiral kick, actually. Takes a good Malvern bounce up over midfield and will be down at the 49 of Lakeside. So the Rams get good starting field position.
And a Vuvuzela.
I thought those were no longer in style. Or maybe I was just hoping.
I think they're against AAA rules if you want to be technical, but...
Can we throw a flag on that? 1st and 10 for the Rams. I believe it'll be Taylor Gillum at quarterback. He starts out with 3 wideouts, 2 to the left side. Give to the big tailback. Flag does come out on the give. The gain would be a first down if it stands.
So we've had 3 plays without a flag.
The jinx. That was a pre-snap. Must be loud down there.
It's that Vuvuzela.
There you go. That's a big bruising running back. He just put a pretty good lick on Don. Don did everything he could to hold on to him. Held him long enough for somebody to come in and finish it off. Unfortunately, the play should have never happened.
Penalty moves the ball back just inside the 45-yard line of Lakeside. 1st and 15 for the Rams. Gillum working out a shotgun, shifts his offense. Gives to his tailback again. Another good gain for the Rams as they get up to midfield.
Looked like that was Darian Weaver coming over from the secondary and bringing him down. He got his penalty yardage back.
He is a load. He's like tackling a bowling ball.
Yeah, that's typically what you see from Lakeside, those big bruising backs.
Be 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. Again, they've gone more to a running offense this year, and I think that's more out of necessity. Leopards load the box. So they give to the tailback again. He breaks free for a first down inside the 40-yard line, and that is Swanson Dupree, the tailback. They don't show his size on here, guys, but he is a big, big tailback.
That was a pretty big hole opened up. I don't think he was touched till he was about 8 yards deep. It was Jay-Sean Don and Brandon Scott bringing him down after that. But when you got a big, powerful runner like that, it's not good when he's getting holes like that to get a little momentum going.
Ball at the 38-yard line of Malvern. Gillum stays in shotgun. Lakeside is going to take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. 8:27 to go here in the first quarter. Nothing. Lakeside on their opening drive.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Back at Lakeside, we go to Seth Roberts for tonight's isolated player of the game. Tonight's isolated player of the game is going to be number 21, Jordan Hart. He's going to be instrumental in stopping the run on defense, as well as instrumental in getting short yardage plays when he runs the Wildcat formation for the offense as well. And he's a great kid. He works really hard. got a slew of brothers that have come through. The Hart family is a big tradition in Malvern football, and it's been exciting watching Jordan play, and look forward to seeing him have a big night tonight.
1st and 10 for Lakeside. Again, do a quick switch, bring a man in motion, far side, fake the give. Gillum looking to throw over the middle, lays it out there, got a man wide open. And it will be a Lakeside touchdown. Going in is number 83, David Regenhart.
Looked like they just lulled us to sleep there with a little play action, snuck a guy coming across the middle right behind the second level, and pretty much nobody within 10 yards of him when he caught the ball, and had a lot of running room in front of him as well. So great play design coming out of a timeout from Lakeside.
Not to say anything necessarily negative against the kid. That ball was just floated out there. If that's what we're going to see, honestly, Steve, I can see where all the interceptions have come from.
Exactly. Yep, kids blocked.
PAT blocked, so it will remain a 6-0 game. 8:17 to go in the first quarter. Malvern will return the kick when we return. Once again, return to Lakeside. Rams with a 6-0 lead after fairly long scoring pass, about 38 yards for Lakeside. Set to kick is number 80, Philip Gale. But I've got a feeling for Malvern, Jimerson won't get a chance to return. If I were guessing, it will probably be Whit Jones. And he will receive it at the 22. Actually fumbles it, picks it back up.
He stepped out of bounds at the 21 and a half.
Jones stepped out while trying to corral that football. Leopards with a 1st and 10. Started out their first 4 plays in the last drive with penalties.
Yeah, tough to get any offensive rhythm going when you're getting in your way that much.
I believe there was 5 flags in that initial.
Multiple holding fouls. Limit that here, see if we can't get a big play here or there, and see if we can't get a little rhythm going.
That's not counting the penalty on the return. So, yeah, of the first 5 actual plays, each had a penalty. Jefferson going to work out a shotgun as Florence set up to his left. 3 wideouts for the Leopards. Give to Florence off right tackle. He powers his way over the 25 up near the 30, and that was a strong bull run by Florence.
Yeah, he had shoulders down pretty much the whole way, and anybody that came was getting a face full of shoulder pad, and he was dragging people along the way. That was a big-time powerful run there by Florence.
Picks up 8 on the play at the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 2. Jimerson takes a snap, again gives to Florence. I believe we've got a penalty prior to the snap.
Well, we had positive yardage last time, so we got to bring that back.
That's right.
Offsides against Lakeside. Color me surprised.
Shocker.
That's. We'll probably be reprimanded for that at halftime. Ball at the 35.
By who?
Yeah, no kidding. Ball at the 35-yard line. Jefferson again with 3 wideouts, but he keeps. Jukes his way through the line. He'll get back to the line, pick up maybe a yard on what could have been a pretty good loss.
Yeah, I think it was Landon Gray there, defensive end. He got to the backfield, and he didn't really have the athleticism to do much, but he did enough to keep Demise dancing until his buddies got there, and then all holes really shut down, and Demise just had to go forward and get what he could get, which was basically back to the line of scrimmage.
It is 2nd and 10 for Malvern. They come back this time with 4 wideouts. Florence on the left side in the slot. They send Florence in motion to the far side. Jimerson fakes the pass. He's under pressure. Escapes across the 40, 45. He's at the 40 of Lakeside. Escapes the tackle. And he is gone. Demise Jimerson, 65 yards on 2nd and 10. No flags on the play.
Well, I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that was supposed to be a pass, and he saw that yellow jersey right in his face and tucked it and improvised it. It did not look like a fake. like it was drawn up.
I thought they were going to swing it to Florence far side.
Yeah, but a good decision. There was people in the passing lane. Tucks it, uses athleticism and his speed to get upfield. Big time play and touchdown Malvern. What an answer.
Awesome athleticism by Demise on that to really kind of make lemonade out of lemons. That could have been a sack or even worse, but 65 yards.
Cervantes on to kick for Malvern. Try to give the Leopards a 1-point lead. Low snap, fielded cleanly. Flags out prior to the snap.
We should have like done quarters for every time Mike says, well, there's a flag on the play.
It is offsides against Lakeside, so the Leopards move up about a yard.
Maybe they're a little more equal opportunity tonight, Mike.
Well, let's see if we still go with the. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was wondering if you don't come back and maybe run Florence in the Wildcat.
That or the swinging gate.
And that looks like the swinging gate's going to be the play.
Don't get caught watching the paint dry.
Oh, what we usually see here is a pitch out to Jordan Hart, and he powers it in. But you never know. Could be something different this time.
Hart set up behind his line on the left side. Jimerson nearly alone on the right side. It is Hart. Hart looking for running room. 2-point conversions good. Leopards lead 8-6. 6:36 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Leopards leading.
Let MMB help your business keep progressing by offering you state-of-the-art technology. MMB is big enough to serve the needs of your business, but still make local decisions quickly for Central Arkansas. We offer mobile banking, remote deposit, and treasury management solutions. All of this from your local community bank, where you can still drop in and talk with someone when you want to see a friendly face. MNB, what a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Back at Lakeside, and the Leopards have taken an 8-6 lead. Extra point block against Lakeside. Leopards come back, 65 run. I'll get it out in a moment. 65-yard run by Jimerson. 2-point successful after a penalty on the initial extra point try. And Cervantes set to kick for Malvern. Short kick, fielded at the 32-yard line. And I'm supposing a fair catch was called for.
I didn't see a fair catch.
I did not either.
Quick whistle.
Whit Jones. I wonder if there wasn't a whistle blown. He went up and took the ball. Smart move.
I still really don't know what happened, but the ball is going to be spotted at the 36 of Lakeside.
Had to have been an accidental whistle.
Now the official's going to get even if it was an accidental whistle, what can you do at this point?
You just spot it and let them play. Not much you can do. That's in the area you usually see a fair catch, so I'm guessing he just assumed it was going to be one and blew the whistle.
Telling the Rams to go back to the huddle. I'm not sure exactly, again, what they're calling here or not calling. Like McBride going to get an explanation from the head official.
I have a feeling he's going to be fine with the field position he has.
And it looks like we're again set for play. Again, Leopards leading 8-6, 6:31 to go here in the first quarter, and what's been a choppy game with all the penalties thus far. Twins to the near side. Gillum works out a shotgun. He gives to Swanson. Swanson this time met about the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, I think that was Don and Hart. Hart kind of met him first. Don kind of came in and finished it off, pushing him back. Noble was in on the stop as well. But a big-time turnaround. Must have been some adjustments made while the offense was out there. Good play on first down from Malvern's D.
About a yard and a half on that first one. We'll call it 2nd down and 8. That's where they're calling on the scoreboard. I'll go with it. 3 wideouts for Gillum, and they again shift their offense. Now 4 men split out. They give to Swanson again, off left tackle. He breaks free. One man to beat, and tackle's going to be made. That was Langston, Devin Langston on the tackle, touchdown-saving tackle, down to the 27-yard line. Actually, they'll spot this at the 26.
Well, I mean, all credit in the world to Lakeside's line there, but there was a whole lot of arm tackles unsuccessful there. Had a lot of people in position to make a hit on him and wrap up, and they just ran right through arm tackles. You're going to have to put a body on this guy. He's a big bruising runner.
First down and 10 for the Rams. They'll start out with two receivers to the left side, one to the right. Gillum on the keeper, looking for room along his right side. Leopards meet him quickly, pick up of a couple.
Looked like a nice play by Brandon Scott there, coming in, filling the gap, staying home, and meeting the quarterback there and driving him backwards.
That was not Gillum, I believe. I heard him call James, but I didn't pick that number up.
Got a change in quarterback.
Is it 19? Logan?
Well, yeah, Gillum's
Rowan?
going split. It is 19, I believe. We'll pick him up in a moment. He's keeping
39.
He's going. It is 39. He goes to the left side. He's got the first down.
Fumble.
Leopards saying they have it. Nothing from the officials at this point.
I think they're going to rule him down. Is what they're calling him.
And that is Michael James.
That's good enough for another Lakeside Rams.
James will come out, so I expect to see Gillum back at quarterback here.
Malvern 13, first down and
4:38 to go in the first quarter. 8-6 Malvern. Gillum gives to his tailback Swanson. Up inside the 10-yard line. He'll get to the 8. Pick up a 5.
Making the stop for the Leopards, number 56, Jaden.
There's a good tackle there by Jaden Smith, kind of textbook. Wrapped him up real well and a little bit of a belly-to-back suplex on that.
Little WWE out there.
A little WWE out there.
Second down for the Rams. They can get a first down at about the 4, maybe the 3-yard line. Like they've gone back to their Wildcat. James on the keeper. Goes off left tackle and powers his way inside the 5 down to the 2-yard line. Oh, excuse me, that was Swanson. They're switching up that quarterback spot quite a bit tonight.
Rams are getting a real good push every time they run that Wildcat formation. They're picking up positive yardage.
And that is Swanson set up at quarterback. Correction. Yeah, that's Swanson. He goes in for the touchdown, and the Rams have regained the lead 12-8. Guys, with running backs like they've got, you can certainly see why their strength is the running game.
Trying to run that, what Arkansas wishes to do, has been unsuccessful so far this year. That bruising running game that just kind of demoralizes you on long drives, and the minute you get tired, they hit you with a big one.
2-point conversion successful for Lakeside. And that is James on the carry. It is 14-8. Lakeside leads Malvern. 3:25 to go in the first quarter. We're back in a moment.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
Once again, we return to Lakeside, and after Leopards failed to score on their opening drive, each team has scored on every subsequent drive. It has led to a 14-8 Lakeside lead.
You think they might be kicking it to Whit Jones?
That is going to be my first, second, and sixth guess. High short kick goes to Whit Jones at the 24-yard line, across 30, 35, and he'll get out to the 38-yard line. So good starting field position.
Well,
You got to wonder if they're going to try to sneak Jimerson up on one of those at some point during the game.
yeah. They may fool around and kick it a little bit too far. If it goes just a little bit over Whit's head, I can see him letting it go. One, with the way it's angled, it probably is either going to hit and go out of bounds or hit and go forward to Demise. So both good options.
Trips to the right side. Two men split to the left for Malvern Jimerson. Alone in the backfield. 4 down linemen for the Rams. Jimerson looking to throw. Pass complete at the 43-yard line.
That was a nice stop route by London Florence there. Does a good job of using his body to get position. Turns, ball's right there, well delivered by Demise. Able to fall forward for more yardage as well. Nicely run route.
Pickup of 6 is 2nd down and 4. Same formation for the Leopards as Jimerson surveys the field, throws downfield, pass incomplete. A lot of contact, but no flags.
Demise was locked in on that receiver. That was the one he was going with, and had a couple of guys open on the other side of the field.
It kind of looked like a post route there from Matlock. Might have been a little bit behind him. If it had led him a little bit more, might have had a chance at it. But looked like to be just a little bit behind and unable to connect.
3rd down and 4 for the Leopards. Again, trips to the right side. 2 men split to the left. Jimerson going to keep, goes up the middle. Jimerson is going to come up, or be brought down rather, right at the 1st down marker.
Not a very favorable spot.
Maybe inches shy.
Definitely worth a measurement. There it is.
I mean, it is going to be right
Awfully close.
on.
Well, that was a design quarterback run right up the middle. Lakeside was bringing the house there, had linebackers coming through every gap. Demise was still able to use the push from right up the middle from the line to get close to the first and get everything, put everything he can to getting into it, and it's going to be close.
It is just inches shy from here. 3 or 4 inches at the most. If I were guessing, the Leopards going to go for it here.
I bet they come out traditional punt formation, get an eye and see what they're going to do, and let Scarborough make the call from there. But I have been wrong before. And we're going Wildcat.
Will be Jordan Hart lining up at quarterback. Is Florence set up to his right. Brings Jimerson in motion. Flag comes out prior to the snap, and then, as Seth mentioned, it will be false start against Malvern.
You can't do that on a 4th and inches.
Okay. That takes that option out of your hands, and now on comes the punt team.
What do you think? You never really know what we got coming on.
Jimerson staying on the field, so the option's still open.
Weaver is off, so traditional punt is out. But here's the hybrid punt formation.
Leopards load up that right side. Jimerson going to kick it away, gets a good kick. And it will take a Malvern roll down to the 18-yard line.
Oh.
An exasperated Seth Roberts.
When the ball's rolling backwards and you're losing field position, you stop it. You don't sit there and look at it.
Malvern a little slow to pick that one up. Gillum back in at quarterback.
Maybe not slow, but just not quick enough for Coach Roberts.
But you lost a full half a yard, and you're staring right at it. It wasn't like he was like just getting there. He's just standing there looking at it roll backwards.
2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Gillum has Swanson set up to his right. Gillum rolls right, looking to throw. Near side, pass complete, almost picked off. Leopard defender made a dive at it.
That was Demise Jimerson playing corner. He read the eyes of the quarterback, tried to cut in front and make a big play. It was just a half second too late.
Gain out to the 33-yard line. It's a first down for Lakeside.
Honestly, didn't know if he was going for the pick or if he was going for a highlight hit, because it was going to be one or the other.
It was. It was well defended. Ball went right where it had to go for the Ram receiver.
Gillum takes snap, gives to Swanson. Off his right tackle, cuts upfield, breaks the tackle up over the 45. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. It's another first down for the Rams.
Guys, right now that's my go-to. Until you prove that you can stop it, I'm going to keep hammering and hammering and hammering
I
away.
can't imagine why they'd pass at this point.
No.
And it's just trying to work on their passing game. Gillum 2 for 2 on his throws tonight.
You would say keep the defense honest, but you're going to have to show the ability to stop it first before you even need to do that.
Leopards do load up the box. Give to Swanson again, as Michael James rather, and James has another first down as he's run out of bounds at the Malvern 42.
We have a variety of defenders who come downhill really hard, but right about the time they get to the point of impact, we don't break down and we don't get ready for a tackle, so we just dive right beside them and hit their hip, and it's really frustrating to watch, to be honest with you. You just want to scream, make a correction.
3 wideouts for Gillum. Brings man in motion to the near side. The give is to this side, running off the right tackle. James down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line, pickup of about 4.
Murdoch and Don in on that stop.
Actually make that a pickup of 3. It's 2nd and 7. Inside a minute to go here in the first quarter. Rams leading Malvern 14-8. They load the backfield. Looking to go off that left side. Gillum rolls that way, looking to throw. Far sideline, pass complete, first down and more.
Fumble.
Ball comes out, mad scramble for it on the far sideline.
We didn't get it.
Leopards not reacting, so as Seth said, you can pretty much assume Lakeside was able to come up with it at their own 30-yard, or excuse me, at the Malvern 30-yard line.
That's unfortunate, too. Ball was on the ground for a long time. Looked like we had a guy dive on top of it. Must have popped right out from under him when he did. Soft coverage on the play was able to run a kind of a quick little stop route there, and Weaver comes in, puts a hit on it, gets a hand on the ball, and knocks it free, just unable to capitalize on the fumble.
Gillum coming out of the game, coming in. It's Torrin Davis rather.
Be the last play of the first quarter.
Keeper right side for the Rams. Good gain down to the 25-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play, and that will do it for the first quarter. 14-8, Lakeside leads Malvern. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football. Let's get a return to Lakeside, where the Rams lead the Leopards 14-8. Lakeside looking to add to that lead. They have the ball down to the Malvern 25-yard line, 2nd down and 6. And Gillum back in at quarterback for the Rams.
Seth, they're definitely on your side of the field now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got alternating color men based on where we're at on the field.
I don't know. I think we got one good color man no matter where they are, but Seth definitely has the advantage now.
Gillum working out a shotgun. Fakes the run, throws far side, pass complete.
Oh, I'm sorry for laughing, but I love the fake to nobody.
Yeah, I'm not like a confusing type. I thought maybe he was faking the run for a moment. Nonetheless, the gain's down to the 15-yard line. It's First down for the Rams.
Nice ran out route. Nicely placed ball. Tough to defend whenever you run that route good, and the ball is placed well. So good play by Lakeside. Going to be 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Fast-moving first quarter. And that is, I believe, James on the keeper, and he's going in untouched. 15 yards for the touchdown. That was Swanson on the keeper.
Yeah.
When you got a running game like that, you don't need to pass.
Good downfield blocking, and like you said, untouched.
Rams set up for the extra point.
Blocked again.
Wow, that one batted all the way back to the 20-yard line. That's a part of the game Lakeside's going to have to improve on headed into conference. Nonetheless, they lead Malvern 20-8. 11:24 to go in the first half.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Once again, a return to Lakeside. Rams with a 20-8 lead over Malvern. 11:24 to go here in the first half. Rams set to kick off to the Leopards.
On what has become known as the Whit Jones Show. We'll see if it continues.
Whit set up at the 25, and they're not going to take any chances kicking deep.
Demias, that's a new one.
Yeah. Makes him sound a little Greek.
Maybe he is. Whit Jones going to field this one at the 17. He gets up over the 30 to the 33-yard line. Leopards going to take over 1st and 10.
I need to have a big answer. We were able to answer Lakeside's first touchdown almost immediately with a big play by Jimerson. And here with the defense reeling, you kind of need to put an offensive drive together, give some guys a little bit of rest over there, have some time to have some corrections, and hopefully come away with points as well. But really need an answer from the offense here.
Jimerson alone in the backfield. Multiple wideouts for the Leopards. Fake the throw. Now Jimerson keeps, goes off left tackle, breaks a tackle across the 40 at midfield, finally run out of bounds. Run out of bounds at the 43-yard line of Lakeside, and what was somewhat of a busted play, Jimerson turns into positive yardage.
And nice block downfield by Dallas Lewis, really sticking with his corner, allowing Demise to get to the sideline. Yeah, again, that really didn't appear to be a design run. Looked more like I wanted to throw, but they were in his face again real quick, and that's been our best play so far.
Jefferson again alone in the backfield, sends man to the far side. Swing pass complete. Good gain on first down for the Leopards. Pass complete to Scott.
B. Scott. B. Scott comes in motion there and just basically continues running his route all the way through the motion. Demise snaps it and just flips it right out to him. Good blocking on the outside there by Florence and Lewis, and a good run after the catch by B. Scott there.
He picks up 9. It'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Leopards. 10:56 to go here in the first half. Leopards looking to close the gap a little bit. Jimerson again alone in the backfield. 3 receivers to his right. He throws left. Pass incomplete. What would have been a first down. Scott, the intended receiver, and quite honestly should have had it.
Well, that was actually Florence, which is that's even more surprising because he was so sure-handed last week on that stop route. He was kind of Demise's go-to, and I think that time got a little quick, knew he was open, got a little quick, tried to look upfield and took his eye off of it a little bit and ended up batting it away from himself.
Still just 3rd down and a yard for the Leopards. Leopards stay with the same formation. 3 receivers to the right. Now they send Scott into the slot. Jemerson looking for running room. Off left tackle. He's got the first down and brought down at the 35.
Yeah, what looked to be promising kind of closed up really quick. Demise goes up to the line, makes a quick jump cut to the left, able to pick up the first, but the defensive pursuit there from Lakeside was pretty good on spot and didn't get much after the first down, but all we needed was a yard.
That's right. It was enough for a first down.
As the PA announcer says, it was enough for a first down, no?
Again, same formation. Jemerson alone in the backfield, throws. Far side pass complete. Another good gain on first down. It will be a first down for the Leopards.
Great block by Florence there. Corner comes flying up trying to make a play on the quick little pop screen, and Florence is able to seal them off, giving Langston the sideline. Langston does a good job of getting up the sideline and picking up another first down from Malvern. Good drive.
Ball at the 22-yard line of the Rams. Again, they send Scott in motion, set him up in the slot. Jemerson, the keeper, up the middle. Breaks a couple of tackles. He's inside the 15-yard line. He's very near. He's about a yard shy of the first down marker.
Well, he's one of those guys that's just so elusive and sees the field so good. He's just able to get in traffic and just make the cuts he needs to find just the littlest of holes to get through and get as much yards as he possibly can. Great run by Demise.
Actually, they call that a gain of 8. It's 2nd down and 2. Trips to the right side.
Got an encroachment there by Lakeside.
That'll be a first.
It is.
First down, that is.
First down.
I wasn't being negative.
No. Yeah. Leave that to me. Penalty against the Rams does give the Leopards a first down.
I shouldn't say this, but the officials have been kind of quiet the last couple of series.
Find some wood.
Maybe there's wood under here. So
I don't know.
Like
maybe.
Swing pass, far side, Langston. Langston inside the 10 down to a. Well, we'll see the spot. Looks like about the 7-yard line.
Good pursuit there outside by Lakeside defensive backfield. Not able to let Langston get loose for the gain he'd like to get.
It is 2nd and goal. Ball at the 7-yard line. Jemerson looking for running room. Goes off left tackle. Slides through a hole. Gets inside the 5 down to the 2.
Like we said earlier, he's just really good at finding that little hole and basically put everything he could into getting low and getting as close to the goal line as he possibly could before getting down. Wouldn't shock me to see the Wildcat formation here. We may stick true and just stick with the mice. We'll see.
3rd and goal now for Malvern.
I think we got the Wildcat, don't we? Jordan Hart in.
That is Hart at quarterback. Bring Jemerson in motion. Hart keeps right side, and Hart powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Malvern.
Some nice goal line blocking right there to open up that hole.
That Hart has just proven to be a very good short yardage back so far this year. And if we need to get a yard or whatever, he's been the go-to guy, and he puts those shoulders down. And like you said, the good push by the line there, and great play by Malvern. Exactly what we needed. We had to answer there, and we did. So hold serve, I guess.
2014, Malvern going to try the extra point and make it a 5-point ball game. Cervantes on to kick. Good snap, good hold. Kicks away, and it is good. It is 20-15. Lakeside leads Malvern. 8:33 to go here in the first half. Once again, to return to Lakeside, and it is 20-15. Rams lead the Leopards. 8:33 to go in the first half as Cervantes gets set to kick off for Malvern. Jordan Hart capping off that last drive for Malvern.
Isolated player of the game. With the touchdown and 2-point conversion. You know how to pick them, Mike.
That's the last time. You got to get up here earlier.
My apologies.
Cervantes gets it away, fielded at the 21-yard line, up over the 30, 35. And looks like tackle will finally be made up around the 45. On the return was number 21, Brandon Chambers. He was kind of water bugging it through there. For a minute, it looked like he might escape.
Christian Warren comes up with the stop for us, and I think what it appeared to me like he went for the strip more so than he did the tackle, and allowed probably about another 3 yards if he just would have, hit and drove. But, trying to be opportunistic, and Lakeside has shown the ability to put the ball on the ground tonight, so it doesn't hurt to try.
Surprised y'all let me get away with inventing a new word.
I understood exactly what you're
I've been
talking
with
about,
McNamara
Mike.
the past 2 weeks, so.
Gillum.
Oh,
Everybody moving except for the ball.
Like some early movement for the Rams. Yeah, I'm really surprised, guys. The results they've had from the power running game, they're going with these deceptive formations. Well, why bother? I guess it's part of their offense, but nonetheless, they're having so much success up front.
Yeah. Sometimes as a coach, you can't get out of your own way and your old habits.
Again with a shift. This time they bring a couple men to the left side. Give to the tailback, off left tackle, breaks the tackle.
How's that not a hold? How is that not a hold?
My gosh.
Tell me, seriously.
That looked like a wrestling starting position. He was on top of him.
And literally bear hugging him.
That is Swanson on the carry. He gets out to the 45 of Malvern.
I'm sorry, I didn't even watch the play after that. I was so bewildered as to how in the world that's not a penalty.
There was a wrestling match going on in the backfield.
As penalty happy as we were at the beginning.
Ball on the left hash mark. 1st and 10, 7:34 to go in the half. Leopards put 5 men along the line of scrimmage. Run off left tackle. Leopards meet Swanson there, but he powers his way to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, I think B. Scott actually met him in the backfield, but as you said, he's stocky down low. It looks like he got some powerful legs, and he just had him churning and drove forward for about another 4 yards. So really powerful run through contact there.
James in for the Rams. Like he'll set up alongside Gillum as the tailback. Actually, that was Swanson. Gillum on the keeper, though, and he gets inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line. Pick up a 4.
That wasn't powerful running. That was just a decent hold.
There was a big hold. About the only person that stayed home and didn't follow the play fake was Jaden Smith, and he's the one who ends up making the play, unfortunately, after a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I'm that quarterback. I got those 2 big running backs that I'm going to
I'm not looking
call
to
my
run.
own number too many times.
Hey, man, he wants his name in the paper, too.
Gillum works out a shotgun, trips to the left side.
Oh,
High snap, fielded cleanly by Gillum. He hands off left side, and that is Swanson. Michael James on the carry. He gets a huge gain. It's 1st and 10 Lakeside down to the Malvern 23-yard line.
was there a flag?
I was kind of expecting one.
Looks like it is. I think it's going to be a hold on Lakeside. We got to be careful as well. He had stepped out of bounds and was well out, and we came and delivered one more shot at him, and it wasn't called, but it very easily could have been.
And that penalty moves the ball all the way back to the 42-yard line of Malvern. Will remain 2nd down.
Stick with James as the tailback here.
2nd and 10. Gillum rolls to his right, looking to throw. Has some pressure. Escapes it. Now he's on the run and is drilled just before he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Immediately regrets that decision.
That's one you throw away, boys.
Yeah, you're well out of the pocket there, and you got plenty of receivers out there. Just throw it over their heads and out of bounds.
Throw it to the Malvern band.
Kind of reminiscent of what happened to that poor center last night to end the the Cincinnati game.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh, they lateraled back to the center on trying to play a miracle play, and J.J. Watt drilled him.
5:49 to go in the half. 3rd down 11 for Lakeside.
I think Lakeside's confused here.
And they're going to take a timeout. We will as well. 5:38 to go in the half. Lakeside leads Malvern 20-15. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Back at Lakeside, and the Rams leading Malvern 20-15. 5:38 to go in the half, and Rams facing 3rd down and 12 from the Malvern 43-yard line. A little confusion for the Rams as they come to the line of scrimmage, and this is the first time really all night they've been in what you would term an obvious passing down.
Well, an interesting down, too, because if they pick up, 5-6 yards here, they probably go for it on 4th down, but if they don't pick up anything here, then it's probably a puntable situation. So, big play here for the Malvern defense.
And they have got James working, I take that back, Gillum is at quarterback. James set up to his left. Gillum looking to throw. Near sideline. He overshoots everybody, and that was going to be incomplete. Quite honestly, should have been picked off by Darian Weaver, but goes straight through his hands.
Yeah, you don't get a much easier interception opportunity than that. I think he could have fair caught it.
I think so. That was a wounded duck, as my dad used to say.
Well, there was nobody within 10 yards of Weaver either. The receiver never even attempted to go after the ball. He was just going to say what happens, happens.
Maybe that was supposed to be their punt.
It could have been.
Well, yeah, had that been a 4th down situation, it's better to go ahead and let it go.
Well, speaking of, they're going to go for it.
Interesting call here.
Weaver on the coverage near side is Gillum.
Oh, got dangerously close to jumping.
Trying to get Malvern to jump off sides. Now he backs up. This may be a punt, much like Malvern does. It is.
Get into the end zone.
It does go into the end zone. Leopard's going to get the ball at the 20-yard line with 5:22 to go here in the first half, trailing by 5.
Well, that's what Malvern needed. They needed to stop to get off of that, trading the scores and being one down. Now Malvern needs to answer on offense and take it for a score.
Yeah. We typically have the breakaway long touchdowns, but if we could have a long sustained drive here and pretty much run out the clock and take the lead in at halftime, you got to feel really good about where we would be.
Absolutely, yeah.
Of course, the Leopards are going to have to kick off to start that second half. So the ball brought out to the 20-yard line. Leopards looking at 1st and 10. Jemerson alone in the backfield. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Now he brings man in motion, sets up in the slot. Jemerson keeps, goes off left tackle, cuts up field, up near the first down marker. Showing the ball came out. Not seen anything from the officials as of yet.
They're slow on the fumble calls.
Lakeside acting as though they have it. Still,
and they do.
Now they do. So what looked to be kind of a change in momentum Malvern's way has swung right back to Lakeside.
Well, I tell you what, they didn't throw a beanbag or anything, and I think they were going to call it down and then just up and change their mind, and it's got Scarborough furious. He's out past the numbers.
Well, maybe I missed it because I'm over here in the corner.
Now Leopards, Coach Scarborough going to be called.
Well, you can't throw that flag either because you deserve.
They're going to call a sideline warning.
Well, that's because he knows he deserves it. If you don't throw a beanbag, you're saying it wasn't a fumble. That's
I'm just saying that
officiating.
Yeah, well, I was going to say that's just kind of a gutless answer to the occurrences rather on field.
It may have been a fumble. We'll see who recovers it first, and then we'll make the call.
Well, I'm not sure they've given a definite signal to the crowd that there was a.
No, they never did.
Oh, no, he never threw the beanbag to signal that the ball was loose.
And we've got another flag on the play.
It is going to be unsportsmanlike against Malvern. Probably well merited.
Quite honestly, I probably wouldn't want to shut up. I don't want to shut up right now. I want to say a lot of things, but I'm not.
So, Steve, this is your first introduction.
To Lakeside.
Yeah, there you go, Jack.
Well, I'm as jaded as you are now, Mike.
I don't know.
Almost. Now, yeah, I was going to say.
You're going to do this a little while longer.
To quote the infamous Ron McNamara, horse collar.
You know, Ron's a celebrity.
He is.
I can't turn on Drive-By Sports without Ron calling in and talking to Randy.
Run off the left side for Lakeside. Huge gain. That's actually going to be a touchdown from 15 yards out. And again, guys, what looked to be kind of a momentum switch Malvern's way is quickly turned around.
Well, that's going to mean, unless you get a quick score off of this, you're down 2 scores going into the half, and then Lakeside's going to have the ball to start the second half.
It's 26-15 as we stand. We'll see if Lakeside's going to go for, it looks like they will go for 2 here after having the extra point blocked on the earlier attempt. Like keeper left side, and the 2-point conversion will be good. So it's 28-15 Lakeside, 5:01 to go here in the first half. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
All right, we're ready to kick off, and Mike has kind of turned the play-by-play duties over to me for the end of the second quarter, which I appreciate. Probably know a little bit more about it than I do color. I have a great grasp of the obvious. But Malvern set to return this kickoff. Jimerson and Langston back to receive the kick, but as we've seen all night long tonight, it will probably be a sky kick to the 25-yard line.
We got Weaver over there now instead of Whit Jones. Or as Mike likes to call him, Honey Bun.
I heard on the video he will refuse to call him Honey Bun.
Unless Hostess or somebody pays me an enormous amount of money.
5 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Here's a kick away. It is a high kick. Hits about the 24-yard line. Taken there. Looking for a return coming across the field. Cuts at the 30. A little bit of a move. He's going to get tackled out of bounds at the 38. The Leopards had the ball 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. 28-15 left to go right before halftime.
That was a 50-yard run for a 10-yard gain.
I was going to say, Weaver may have more speed, but I'm not sure that return was any more than Witt could have done.
No, but it was exciting at times. There was a few little shake and bakes, little ankles broken.
Witt knows one direction.
Yeah. Put the head down and go.
And I'm not talking about the singing group.
I'm surprised you know who One Direction is.
I could pick them out of a lineup.
Pop culture reference here.
There we go.
I've heard of them.
That's my job. 4:42 left to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for Malvern from their own 38-yard line. Of course, these referees are having some sort of discussion with the players.
I can tell you what's going on. There's been a few hits of questionable nature. And they're telling the guys calm it down a little bit.
You mean he wasn't saying Demeas? We messed that one up last time.
Demeas.
I'm sorry for that.
Trips to the left, twins to the right. Jimerson back in an empty backfield. We're going to, for some reason, the line judge, or the umpire moved the ball back a yard.
Because McBride told him to.
Well, he is a former Razorback, so.
Carries a lot of weight around.
Not a very successful Razorback, but all right, here we go. We're ready for play.
Shots fired.
Low snap. Jimerson looking to pass. He's got a man open just off the fingertips.
That was Darian Weaver.
Darian Weaver bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Leopards.
Darian Weaver on a post route, had his man beat, had that inside position. Ball was put on the money, just unable to make a connection. What would have been a big play?
4:35 left to go in the second quarter. Lakeside Rams leading Malvern Leopards 28-15.
For those of you who don't know, Steve is a play-by-play man by, I won't say by trade, because
Serious hobby.
Yes. Did the MENA game for many years.
Yep, we're going to have a timeout here. Timeout with 4:35 left to go. This is second quarter.
Dedication, the quality of being devoted or committed to something. As a member of the Leopard Marching Band, we learn more than how to play an instrument or march. We learn the importance of responsibility and hard work. We know that every beat has a purpose, and it takes each of us to bring the music to life. We are a family. We are the sound of Clubman Stadium. We are the Malvern Leopard Marching Band, and together we bring the music to life.
All right, we're back to action. One of the things we want to encourage everybody to do, you listen to these sponsors, and since they're so generous in helping Malvern Leopard football in the Malvern School District, please get out and do business with our great sponsors.
While we're at it, assuming most folks tuning into this have an interest in these young folks, and big vote this week. Next, provide some nicer facilities for our young men and women.
Invest in our kids, as they say.
2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Handoff, fake handoff. Jimerson looking downfield. He's going to keep it, tuck and run across the 50-yard line, dancing all the way down to the Ram 41. Nice pickup there on 2nd down by DeMias.
I understand the open field tackle is a hard thing, but DeMias stayed in about a 5-inch box and juked that guy out to the point where he never even touched him. Pretty impressive.
His athleticism is extremely impressive.
The other thing I liked about that, guys, is he actually had time to throw, but decided based on the coverage he could take off.
1st and 10, Jimerson throws out to his left, a little high, but nice catch there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. 1st down.
That was
Devin Langston on the catch right there. Nice catch, just a little bit over his head, and he gets up and grabs it and picks up positive yardage.
Yeah, we saw that play earlier to B. Scott. Just bring him in motion and have him kind of continue that flare out and or bubble, as you will. And Langston there, like you said, makes a tough catch over the shoulder, and then does a good job of getting upfield. Nice blocking on the outside, and picks up a big gain.
Nice drive here by the Leopards so far. 1st and 10 from the Lakeside 27-yard line. Jimerson back, going to tuck it. Playing plays, stumbled a little bit, going to turn the corner. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play, 6 on the play. Jimerson has a way of turning negatives into positives. Going to pick up 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, that was impressive. If nothing else, Lakeside only had one man beyond 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. They were looking for the run. They were looking for Jimerson, and he still picked up 5.
2nd and 5 for the Leopards. At the Lakeside 21-yard line, empty backfield. DeMias trips left, Twins right. DeMias looking to the sideline for instructions. Got a snap looking. Going to tuck it and run again. He's got a seam up the middle. He hits it enough for the 1st down to the Lakeside 12-yard line. 1st down for the Leopards.
That kind of looked designed, but if I'm Coach Embry up here looking at that, I saw out there on the outside, Latron Matlock kind of broke open. Nobody went with him out on his little fade route out to the end zone there. So look to see if we come back to that later.
Malvern not taking a whole lot of time. 3:31 left in this second quarter. 1st and 10 down to the Lakeside 11. Once again, trips to the left, Twins to the right. DeMias calling signals. Look to his right, quick pass out. And going to be stopped immediately. That was caught there by Darian Weaver. Not a lot of opportunity to advance. That'd be a 2nd down and 10.
It looked like Weaver might break that tackle for a moment, but the Lakeside defender did a good job holding on long enough to get some help over for the tackle.
2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Leopards looking to answer this score. Cut this deficit going into the halftime.
Leopards working the clock a little bit, too, as they near the end zone.
DeMias is going to keep the ball, finds the seam. He is all the way in. Touchdown, Leopards.
It's so much for working the clock as Jimerson goes in on the very next play. Jefferson just, his elusiveness is so impressive, as Seth said, within those tight spaces.
Absolutely. 11-yard touchdown run there by the Leopards brings the score 28-21, and the Leopards are on to attempt the extra point. Cut this to a 6-point ball game. And you've got to wonder a little bit, Mike. You said they were going to try to bring down the clock. Have they left too much time on the clock for the Rams?
Well, unfortunately for Malvern, the Rams have done most of their damage on the ground, and that clock's kept rolling. They've also used 2 timeouts in this half.
Yeah. Ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 2:27 left in this first half, the Malvern Leopards cut the lead 28-22 with the Lakeside Rams, and we'll be back after this. All right, we're back. 2:27 left to go in this first half. Lakeside Rams lead the Malvern Leopards 28-22. Leopards going to kick off the ball after 11-yard touchdown run by Demias Jimerson. Nice drive there by the Leopards to answer the Lakeside Rams score.
Really, to me, guys, the difference in the ball game was the 1 turnover. They scored on the very next play.
Exactly.
Yeah, the entire complexion of this game could have changed right there if the Leopards had, instead of turning it over, gone down and scored.
Kick is away. High kick down to about the 21-yard. Fumble. Ball on the ground, and Lakeside's going to fall on it at the 30-yard line. So Lakeside Rams have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 29.5-yard line.
Rams really fortunate there, Seth, that the upback was facing his returner back there. Had he turned to make a block, that ball's still rolling.
Which, ironically, is not that sound of for football there. But, it bounces right off Chambers' shoulder pads, learns the hard way that you got to catch with your hands. Like Mike said, fortunately rolls right back to the upback's feet, and he just fell right on it.
Gillum is at quarterback. Trying to see the running back's number beside him.
I guess it's Swanson, but I'm not sure.
Looking to pass out to the right. He's got a man open at the 34-yard line. He's hit. It's going to go out of bounds. Quick hitter there is going to pick up about 6 on the play, bring up 2nd down. Getting out of bounds to stop the clock.
Well, Coach McBride's going to see that. If we're giving 8 yards cushion there, he's going to hit us all night with that. Just a little stop route, and able to get as much as you can get, and then step out and stop the clock. Smart play.
Be interested to see if the Malvern corners getting a little bit more of a press position. Looks like they're going to continue with that 5-yard cushion.
2nd and 3 for the Rams. Looked like a man moved a little early there on the out. Going to be sacked there by number 21, the highlight player of the game, Jordan Hart. Big loss there, at least an 7-yard loss for the Rams.
I don't think he ever saw Hart coming either. Hart was shot out of a cannon right out of a gap and just blast Gillum there.
I can tell you he didn't see him coming, or he'd have pulled an Eli Manning and just given himself up.
Easy now, I'm a Giants fan. Sore subject.
Well, at least he's not like Tony Romo. Looks like he didn't get hurt on that.
Or throw to the other team.
Got a minute and 33 left to go in the first half. Rams up by 6. 3rd and 10 for the Rams. Going to hand the ball off, make it safe play. Going to cross the 30 to 35. Going to fight for yardage. It looks like the Leopards are going to hold him up from a 1st down at the 37-yard line, so bring up a 4th and short for the Rams.
Yeah, that was Jordan Hart again. Huge stop there because, like you said, it does bring up a 4th down and kind of makes you think about this a little bit.
Got a timeout. Looks like the Rams. Malvern timeout. So, got a minute, 4 seconds left to go in the first half. Lakeside Rams are up, and
it is a short, and I'm not doing the play-by-play there. I forgot to go to the commercial. Nonetheless, we keep it here to halftime. Yeah. I like the timeout set. They at least make the Lakeside coaches think about it a little bit.
Well, and if they do go for the punt here, you can throw Demias back there and get him in open field, and you just never know what's going to happen. If not, you would think it's just going to be a run anyway, pick up the 1st, and the clock will continue to run. So I could be wrong, and I've been burned on this before. They may come out and throw deep and just, really crush our soul here, and I hope that does not happen. But You would think that was a pretty safe timeout, and hopefully, no matter what, it's going to benefit us.
The Leopard defense, they can hold on a 4th and 1. Really, guys, we've stopped Lakeside once offensively tonight. They make a stop here if Lakeside decides to punt. Malvern's again got the opportunity to capture some momentum.
Looks like they're going in with both of those big tailbacks. Swanson.
Swanson's coming off now.
Swanson's coming off now.
Oh, no, that's Swanson in. James came off.
Here we go. Short 4th down, and he's going to be hit and dropped for a loss.
That was a great play by Brandon Scott there. B. Scott came flying through the gap, makes a great tackle on a really guy who has probably close to 40 pounds on him. B. Scott with a huge effort play, and now the timeout looks great. 57 seconds left, and we got great field position trying to make something happen.
Malvern's going to have the ball 1st and 10 from the Ram 36-yard line. Got 57.5 seconds left to go before halftime, and they've given themselves a great opportunity here to score and possibly take the lead here in this ball game.
According to the board, 1 timeout. I know we had to take one earlier when we weren't set for something. The clock was running out, and I know we took that one right there. I can't think of another one, so I think that is true.
That's the only 2. I think each team's taken 2 timeouts.
Leopards come to the line. Jimerson in the backfield. Once again, going with those trips to the left and twins to the right. Looking to pass. Going to pass it downfield. Had a man open. Looked like there may have been a little bit of holding there by the cornerback.
There might have been, but I tell you what, you can't be complaining about the call before the ball's even there. You got to keep going out and see if you can't get to it no matter what.
We'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Leopards.
That was Langston on the route. Had him beat on the skinny post a little bit.
Demise Jimerson in that empty backfield. Rolling to his left, looking to pass. He's going to throw the ball. He's got a man down at the 8. Caught and dropped right out of his hands.
Wonderful throw by Jimerson. Hit him in stride in the numbers.
That was Latron Matlock. Should have had a walk-in touchdown. Had a fade up the sideline. Had his man beat. Like Mike said, perfect throw right on the number. Just couldn't bring it in.
Going to be a 3rd and 10 for the Leopards. 44 seconds left to go before halftime. Malvern down by 6, looking to try to cut this deficit, if not take the lead before halftime. Jimerson in the backfield alone.
After a couple of deep throws, Lakeside's dropping some guys.
Jimerson's going to tuck the ball and run with it. He's going to try to get some yardage. Gets down to the 33-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 3 on the play, maybe a short 4, so it'll be 4th down from the 32. Malvern's only got 1 timeout. We got 28 seconds left to go in the game.
You got to get your play-by-play man out, or your color guy out of the way.
Well, like you say, we're in a phone booth, so it's the opposite end of the field. Here we go. Big 4th down play for Malvern. Jimerson looking to pass, and he's got open field in front of him. Missed tackle. He's going to at least pick up a 1st down, get down to the 20-yard line. Got 7 seconds left to go, and Malvern's going to take a timeout. Nice play there by Jimerson. Left side opened up, and he took it.
Yeah, they dropped pretty much everybody in coverage there. Really only had about a 3-man rush, and it just opened that lane for Demise. He sees it, realizing we have a timeout as well. Pick up the 1st down and get a shot at the end zone, see if you can't make something happen right before halftime.
Well, the Malvern's going to have the ball, even though it says 1st and 10 from the 20. It's 1st and goal for Malvern.
Well, with just under 8 seconds left, Malvern's got to go for the end zone. The question is now for Jimerson, do you take a shot with one of your wideouts, or you take a chance on yourself?
It's got to be a run-pass option for him, and I guess it always is, but just kind of let him roll out and see what's there. If the run is there and he sees that he can make a play, then take off, and if not, you may have a receiver streaking wide open, and you got to trust him, even though you got that drop fresh in your mind.
Demise Jimerson looking to pass. He's going to be chased out of the pocket. Still moving. Going to be brought down at the 24-yard line, and that's going to end the half. Malvern's going to go in, 6-point deficit. Lakeside Rams 28, Malvern Leopards 22.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish. and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
It's time to kick off, start this third quarter. Malvern's going to be kicking off to Lakeside.
You got Cervantes.
Cervantes kicks the ball away. Another one of those kind of sky kicks down to the 20. Ram lets the ball hit. Going to try to reverse field and pick up some blockers. We've got a flag on the play.
Going to be a block in the back. Yeah.
And he's going to be tackled at the 40, but sure believe this one is going to come back.
Yeah, about has to. You had Jace Turner get back there and be in a good spot in coverage down there, and because of that was pushed in the back to get out of the way. And he does his job. They're going to back Lakeside up, and they're going to have horrible starting field position to start the second half.
Well, it is a block in the back. They're backing them up. If it's from the spot of the foul, the Rams probably have the ball about the 10-yard line.
Yeah. About the 10 is what it would be.
Well, Malvern needs to come out and have a stop on this series to try to even up this score. So far, that's been a whole lot easier said than done.
Yeah, if you can do that, then you kind of take control back and you're not continually playing catch-up. So if we're going to continue this ping-pong style game, we want to be the one that's holding serve.
Exactly. I was going to say it's a tennis analogy. We've got to get the serve. 1st and 10 for the Rams from their own 10-yard line. Line up in that shotgun formation. Leopards are going to jump and give them 5 yards back. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Rams.
Yeah, got both outside linebackers there. Nobles and B. Scott just a little bit quick trying to get in there and wreak some havoc. You're that close to their own goal line. You want to try to make a play in the backfield and see if you can't keep pushing them back and put more pressure on them.
And if this half starts off like the first half, there'll be another 4 flags before we get a play without a flag.
Let's hope not.
1st and 5 for the Rams. Ball at their own 15-yard line. Handoff right up the middle. Going to find a little bit of running room. Take it down to the 19.
Good job of Jarvis Owens there. He anchored his gap really well, and as the runner was coming through, he did a good job of wrapping up low and bringing him down. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 1, but keep in mind that was only a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 1 for the Rams from their own 19. So far, a lot of the load has been carried by number 35 for the Rams, Swanson, and 39, James. Quarterback's going to keep the ball this time. Now, looks like the ball's, did he fumble the ball or just pile up?
Direct snap to Swanson, and he was just piled up. Good job by the Malvern defensive line to get a push. Linebackers come in second level, put a good hit on him, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 1.
They're going to say he may have gained a couple of inches. 3rd and a half a yard for the Rams from their own 19-yard line. Just started this second half. The Rams are up 28-22 over the Malvern Leopards.
Looks like they're going to have both tailbacks in the backfield.
Looks like we're going to have an official's timeout.
Official's timeout.
Coming over to talk to the Lakeside coaches.
I don't know about this one.
Maybe they're talking about where they're going for dinner after the game.
I was promised on the border.
All right, they wound the clock, getting ready to play. Officials are waiting for the Leopard defense to take the field.
Maybe he was deciding what color cheese dip they were going to have.
Always go with white.
Can't go wrong.
3rd and 1 for the Rams. Direct snap to the Wildcat. He's going to take it on the outside, and he's got a lot of green in front of him. He's to the 40, to the 50, to midfield. He is going to outrun the guy with the angle, and it is going to be a long touchdown. 81-yard touchdown for the Lakeside Rams to extend their lead 34-22.
Yeah, that time corner gets pushed out and just doesn't set the edge very well. And as soon as he gets to the sideline, it's a foot race. And really, I think a misjudged speed there because the angle was not very good taken by Langston and just wasn't able to catch him. And big-time touchdown run there for James.
Lakeside takes the lead, 34-22. Lakeside going for the conversion. Looks like they're going to
Well, why would you not?
Yeah, why would you not go for 2? So far, their kicker hasn't done a lot of good.
And they're pretty much easily gotten it both times.
They're in the Wildcat. There's a snap. He's going to run right behind the line. He's going to bounce back. Looks like he's going to be stopped short.
Yep.
So the Leopards stopped the 2-point conversion. 10:52 left to go in this third quarter. And the Rams go ahead 34-22.
And welcome back. We're again at Lakeside. 34-22, Lakeside leading Malvern. And what looked, again, guys, like a chance for Malvern to kind of take the momentum, changed in a hurry, Lakeside, with the huge run and big score.
Just to change the subject a little bit, did y'all hear that Seth has illegally parked his Mercedes and they're wanting him to move it, or they're going to tow it?
If only.
I don't know that I've ever been at a high school football game where the PA announcer said, whoever's driving their Mercedes, would you please move it or we're going to tow it?
What series did they say, hun?
We must be at Lakeside.
Oh, man. E-class.
We're not.
It's got to be E-class.
It's got to be E-class. We're not at Mina.
Onside. Nope.
Well, they do go with the kick going to be fielded back at the 16-yard line. That's Florence on the return. Up at the 30-yard line, and he'll be stopped there. Leopards take over 1st and 10.
There's not a fumble on the play. Get out of here. Anyway, that time just a little shift, kind of try to think Malvern they're going into an onside kick, and then they kick it deep. And luckily for us, Florence wasn't fooled, stayed home, fielded the kick, and got forward for as far as he could up to the, 31-yard line?
That is it.
Yeah, because it's Malvern's ball.
1st and 10, Jimerson alone in the backfield. 3 down linemen for the Rams.
He jumped.
Vincent in, came up, jumped off sides. That'll give Malvern a free 5.
Now this series is starting off like the last Lakeside series with the jump, so maybe we'll have the 80-yard run here for Demise.
Ball at the 35 after the penalty. 1st down and 5. Jimerson, 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. Looking to throw, now going to tuck it and run. Has the 1st down at the 40. 45, midfield. Across midfield and run out of bounds. Jimerson. And what has been Malvern's most productive play of the night, the Jimerson looked to pass, then runs.
Is that the run pass option?
Yeah, RPOs. We're all about RPOs here. No, runs into the line. Looks like he has nowhere to go. All of a sudden, quick jump step to the right and gets to the outside. And once he does, he got a pretty big gain.
All the way down to the 41-yard line of Lakeside. Now Florence will get the carry. He hops, skips, and jumps. Now moves to the right side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be another Malvern 1st down.
I tell you what, that I don't know. I tried to take on his name. That was a bad idea. Aon Enrique had to be thrilled with Florence's decision to step out there.
Yeah.
He's probably given up over 100 pounds. It was going to be ugly.
The Leopard line got a real good push that time, so hopefully they can keep that up.
Again, Jimerson alone in the backfield. Again, now he'll bring Florence alongside him. This time Jimerson pulls and keeps at the 20, the 15, the 10, walking the tightrope, and he will go out of bounds.
The back judge just called a touchdown.
The back judge called a touchdown. Side judge had him out of bounds. We'll go with the touchdown.
And we got a flag on the play.
Oh, okay.
And that was thrown down middle of the field at the 7-yard line. Can't imagine what was called there.
He's pointing at everybody.
Unsportsmanlike against Lakeside and unsportsmanlike against Malvern. Tell you, there was a good block there by Darian Weaver.
Yeah.
Demise was making that turn around the corner and sprung him for the touchdown.
Yeah, he sealed off the edge there, allowed Demise to get to the sideline freely, and once Demise did, he used his speed to get to the end zone.
So the Leopards close the gap again. It's 34-28, Lakeside leading. Malvern going to set up looks like the swinging gate again. More often than not, it's Hart that gets it out of this play. Jimerson takes, he'll keep. He goes in for the 2-point conversion, and it is now a 4-point game. 34-30, Lakeside leading Malvern. 10:01 to go here in the third quarter.
Identity, the indicating factor of who or what someone is. Every day is a new chance to discover who I am, who I will become, and what will become of my future. The moment you realize that pride plus loyalty equals success, and that it takes hard work to be the best, something magical happens. To be a Malvern Leopard is to be a scientist, an artist, an engineer, an athlete, and a leader. My identity is clear. I am a Malvern Leopard.
Back at Lakeside, and the Leopards keep climbing back in this one. Every time it looks like Lakeside's about to take over, the Leopards jump right back in it. It's a 4-point game. 34-30, Lakeside leads.
In all honesty, guys, I don't know why we don't just adopt a PA philosophy and just onside kick from on here.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that off air a while ago, and honestly, might help. Hadn't had a lot of success stopping this Lakeside offense.
Now, Kelly at PA says he's got all the odds figured out in this.
If you just pay me $75.
There's the onside kick.
There it is. Nice call.
Oh! Did he stay in bounds? Malvern came up with it. The question is whether or not he stayed in.
Big time play there by Matlock, Latron Matlock.
And they say he did. The Leopards will take over.
Guys, that's why they pay me the big bucks.
That is, absolutely. We have to double his salary, Mike.
That means I'm going to get 2 French fries next week.
That was an athletic play to grab that ball before it went out of bounds.
Yeah, and that's got to feel good for Matlock, who's probably went into the locker room beating himself up pretty good for dropping that ball. That probably would have been a touchdown right before the half. So happy for that young man to come out in the second half and make a big play right off the bat.
This is the way of getting back serve right here.
Malvern's had a few opportunities to capitalize on the momentum. We'll see if they can do it here. Bring Florence to the backfield. He'll get the carry off. He kept by Jimerson. He now unloads it. It's going to be a touchdown, Malvern. They score from the first play from scrimmage.
Deep out route to Darian Weaver, perfectly placed. Weaver does a good job of using his body to shield off and make an outstanding catch with the man draped all over him. And once he breaks free, there's nobody in sight, and Weaver makes another big play.
That is a momentum changer.
That's huge.
Malvern takes the lead, 36-34. They're going to bring Cervantes in for the extra point and try to make this a 3-point lead. Malvern with a couple guys late getting onto the field. Still plenty of time. Actually, they just reset the play clock.
And they reset it again.
All right.
Didn't know that could happen.
I don't think they had officially started it.
The reset of the reset?
Now we've got a whistle. And Malvern's going to have to take a timeout. I got a feeling we had a personnel issue there.
That's unfortunate right there.
We'll take a short break. We'll be back with an extra point, hopefully. Once again, return to Lakeside. Leopards getting set for the extra point, and the confusion came. I say confusion. The personnel problem came. The Leopards had a player get hurt on that last play, and took a minute for the backup to realize he needed to be in for the extra point. Now, I hope if that's our snapper, this could make things interesting. Good snap, good hold, kicks away, and it is good. Leopards have a 3-point lead here in Lakeside, 37-34. We'll again take a short break. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Once again, we return to Lakeside where the Leopards have taken the lead, 37-34, 9:45 to go here in the third quarter. Guys, this has been just, a score fest, if nothing less. We've already put up, 71 points in this one. And we still got 1 3/4 quarters. Would that make sense?
Defensive struggle.
It's a defensive struggle. There you go. Battle of wills. Cervantes gets the kick away. This time the Leopards go with a short kick, fielded at the 37-yard line.
Rugby scrum.
It is a rugby scrum. Referees blow it dead. Looks like it'll be around the 45-yard line of Lakeside. I'll mark it back at the 44. Been a couple of times, guys, it looked like Lakeside could kind of run away and hide. Been a couple of times it looked like Malvern was going to take over themselves, and each team's kind of giving the momentum up to one another at different points.
Whichever way it goes, Malvern needs another stop here, so still not a good enough lead, and still got to maintain that momentum.
False start.
Got some movement along the line. It should back the Rams up 5 yards.
Has every drive this half started with a false start or a?
Our last one did not, I don't think.
Okay.
No, we had one play drive.
But other than that, yes.
Other than that, yes.
That'll make it 1st and 15 for the Rams. The 39-yard
Penalty does move the Rams back, makes it 1st down 15. Ball spotted at the Ram 39-yard line. Gillum working out a shotgun, looking to throw. Near side, has a man hit right at the 45. Pass goes incomplete. Darian Weaver in on coverage.
Yeah, I think by that time Davis had already dropped it, but Weaver was going to make sure if he did have it in his hands, he was going to have to hang on to it. So nice hit by Weaver, coming up strong there.
And bring up 2nd down and 15 for the Rams.
Injury bugs hitting us hard. We found out at halftime Whit Jones is injured as well.
Leopards working through some injuries. Gillum gives right side. That's Swanson. Swanson powers his way over the 45. He'll pick up about 6, maybe 7.
I'll tell you what's impressive about that is you see him go into a pile, and all of a sudden you just see the pile move into the next pile and then to the next pile, and that's just a big powering, bruising running back. And he's having to work at times for his yards, but he doesn't appear to mind at all.
Not at all. He's productive. He's getting 6 and 7 yards a pop whenever they run that play.
Big 3rd down here. It's 3rd down and 7. Gillum stays in shotgun, takes a snap, looking to throw. Near side, slant route, incomplete. Really, quite honestly, receiver should have come up with it.
Well, you got to wonder, too, on that call. You just got 7 or 8 yards off the run, and you're 3rd and 8. Why not go ahead and feed the monster?
I tell you what he saw. We were playing about 10 yards off to start, and he knew if he could hit a quick slant, it was either one going to pick up a 1st down or had the possibility to get to the middle and be a huge play. And it was there. It was just unfortunately dropped. Unfortunately for us.
Fortunately dropped. Yeah.
Unfortunately for an offensive-minded person.
So Rams are going to set up to punt. They are in punt formation.
Oh,
Hart came flying through. Ball caught at the 20-yard line, up over the 25, and Demias upended at the 29. Was making sure there weren't any flags. I'm telling you, Hart came through so quickly, I didn't think there was a way he could get there and not be offside.
He timed that perfectly.
Yeah, like he sidestepped the center and found his way back there, and really I'm shocked they were able to get it off. He must have just been too far off to the right of the punter, but he was back there for sure.
Go back a couple of weeks ago when we were playing Glen Rose. about the same type deal, and actually kind of planted their punter.
Yes, he did.
So Leopards take over 1st and 10. They've got a 3-point lead. It's 37-34. 8:59 to go here in the third quarter as Jimerson works again with an empty backfield. He'll bring a man, set him up in the slot. Now brings Florence. Swing pass, far side complete. Up over the 40, 45. Good gain on 1st down.
That's Matlock again.
Well executed screen out there.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Happy to see Matlock, and there's not a better good-hearted kid in the program than LaTron Matlock, and I know he was just kicking himself at halftime, and that's the second big play he's made in the second half. So excited to see that for LaTron. Hopefully he can continue that the rest of the game.
Matlock gets the Leopards all the way down to the 48-yard line of Lakeside. Again, they bring Florence into the backfield. This time he'll get the carry off right tackle. Good gain again on 1st down. Up to the 41-yard line.
Nice hole there, opened up by the Leopards.
Nice hole when he got to the second level. Puts a nice move on a guy in open field, gets by him, and just a huge gain on 1st down for Florence there.
You kind of think the offense is starting to find its groove these last 3 drives.
Appears to be.
2nd down and 2. Florence again. He'll get the carry, left side. This time he'll be wrapped up along the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was a good play there by Alex Stewart. Linebacker comes up, sets the edge, meets Florence right there as he's trying to get to the outside and just doesn't let him go anywhere.
3rd down and about 2 to go.
Might be our time for one of our favorite plays, the fake pass run.
The fake pass run, I like that. 3rd down and 2 as Jimerson sets his man in the slot. He'll fake the give to Florence. Now looking to make a throw near side. Incomplete. And this time it looked like Scott had to turn into a D-back. He was well covered and was able to knock the ball out of bounds.
It's like Darian Weaver's coming up a little lane.
Got a cramp, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think DeMais was looking to roll out, see if he had any room to run. If not, he was going to look to throw, and he was met immediately in the backfield. And just retreating back, knew he had nowhere to go, lofted it up. Kind of a dangerous throw in a sense, and B. Scott did a nice job of going up for it and swatting it away.
Knocking it down.
Yeah, unable to catch it when we say that. Don't believe he just went up and knocked it down for the heck of it.
It was way over his head.
Oh, yeah, he made the smart play. He was surrounded by 3 Rams.
Yeah, I know sometimes when you're listening home, you're thinking, well, why in the world would our receiver knock it away? Well, that's about all he could do.
No, he wasn't going to be able to come down with it. His priority was making sure the other team didn't get the football. So Weaver helped off the field. 7:37 to go here in the third quarter. It is 4th down. Leopards are going to go for it here.
Wildcat.
Or it appears they will. They bring Jimerson in motion. He gets the carry. Gets the right side. He is off to the races. Jimerson at the 10. Touchdown, Malvern.
I was wondering when we were going to do that. We've wildcatted a lot in the past 2 games and have yet to hand it to Jimerson. That was the first time, and shows what can happen whenever he does get it. He hits that hole hard, and there wasn't a soul in yellow that was going to catch him there.
No, there was a good seam there, and he hit it, and he was gone.
Makes it a 43-34 game. Scoring galore here in Garland County tonight.
I wonder if that Mercedes got towed.
Kick is away, and it is good. So the Leopards have a 10-point lead here at Lakeside, 44-34, 7:27 to go in the third. Again, back in Lakeside, 10-point lead for the Malvern Leopards, 44-34. Leopards got things going their way. Another good defensive stop could go a long ways
Oh, if you get another defensive stop here and go down and put another touchdown, that's just demoralizing for Lakeside.
Well, the Leopards have scored 22 points since the start of this third quarter. I mean, they're on fire.
Yeah. And we still got 7:27 left in the third quarter.
Exactly.
Cervantes is set to kick off. High short kick. Fair catch called for and made at the 42-yard line, and really a dangerous sliding catch made along that far sideline.
You know, that's probably who I'd be kicking at, too. He had two drops on the last series there, number 4 for Lakeside, Torrin Davis. I'd probably be kicking at him, too, see if he can hang on to the kick.
But you go sliding into a ball like that, it's real easy for it to bounce off your chest. Just a slight misjudgment. Ball on the far hash mark. Gillum and the Rams come back out. Send a man in motion to the far side. The give is to Swanson. Swanson with a good gain on first down as he drags men past the first down marker all the way down to the 46 of Malvern.
Seth, it's just like you said, they dragged the pile for at least the last 5 yards of that run. There's people hanging all off of it.
Yeah, and part of that is when we went in for the tackle, it was more of a grab and hang on as opposed to trying to deliver the blow, which sometimes can happen when you're going up against a big bruising runner.
Sometimes you just got to grab a hold of something and hang on.
Yep.
First down and 10 for the Rams, again at the Malvern 46-yard line. Gillum takes a snap, looks to throw. Over the middle. Pass incomplete, and the aforementioned Torrin Davis can't come up with it.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe he ought to throw it. If he threw that ball end over end, Davis could probably come up with it.
Maybe it's the gloves. You know, you see him messing with his gloves after that drop.
That's really the third time that he's had a step and had good position and just can't make a connection right now, which is great for us.
Yeah, he runs a good route. It's just completing the catch.
Second down and 10. Give to Swanson off the right guard, and Swanson just breaking tackles as he barrels towards the Malvern 30-yard line.
Yeah, and then again, I don't know why you'd ever really go away from that.
Oh, they should not put a ball in the air. Probably the rest of the year.
I remember calling plays junior high game in Hope one year, and we called the exact same play the whole second half. We said, we dare you to stop it.
If it works, it works. And when you got two backs instead of just one.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's the thing. One's tired, bring in the other one, and you're good.
Looking to throw again, though. Gillum, near side, pass complete at the 24-yard line. Tackle made immediately. Keelan Fleming on the reception.
Fleming runs a good out route there. Gets that outside position. Ball's thrown nicely onto the outside shoulder. Good job by Langston to come up and make a tackle, but really good route, really good throw and catch.
Pickup of 7 on the play. It's second down and 3.
Probably the best ball we've seen him throw tonight.
Yep. Absolutely. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Gillum gives to Swanson off right tackle. Swanson up near the 20-yard line. Very near first down.
That was a really good play by Alex Nobles. He settled down, kind of pushed the line down, stayed on the outside, and as soon as he saw the run, he broke in and went low on Swanson there and hangs on and brings up the tackle.
Could be just shy of the first down marker. It is third down for Lakeside. They're obviously in 4-down territory as they are at the Malvern 23. Gillum on the keeper, bounces to the outside, and he'll be stopped shy of the first down marker. It looks like he will not get forward progress.
Great play by Jay Sean Don coming down from the safety position.
Got another Leopard down.
Really good form tackle on a bigger man. Go low, hang on to those knees, and bring him down.
That's B. Scott. I think he's okay, though. He's already up.
Yeah, this is the first hot weather we've really had for a football game this year, so I'm sure the cramps you usually see in the first couple weeks you're seeing tonight.
Well, he kept putting his hand up to his face. I wonder if his helmet maybe slipped or looked like he
had it off there at the end of the play.
Yeah. With the amount of attention he's receiving, it's got to be more than a cramp.
Being helped off the field. It is still fairly warm outside, showing to be about 76 degrees right now.
But again, guys, we're down a cornerback in Ross. We're down Freer. We don't have Whit Jones, and now B. Scott goes off. We're getting some guys out there that have not seen a lot of action this year.
Well, that's kind of what we started with. 4th down and 1 for the Rams.
Right.
That's going to be a touchdown for Lakeside. Went with a Wildcat. And the score fest continues.
Yeah, when he breaks that first level and we just sell out, there's nobody back there to do anything about it. And so he broke through that first level relatively untouched, and it was off to the races.
Touchdown with 4:52 to go here in the third quarter. Looks like Lakeside will go for 2. As well they should. Have had no success with the extra points. Wildcat again. Carry off the left side, and the 2-point conversion is good. Swanson carries it in, and it's a 2-point game. 44-42, Malvern leads. 4:52 to go in the third.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Once again, we are back at Lakeside. We've got a 2-point game, and as we mentioned before, this has been a defensive struggle. It's 44-42 with 4:52 to go in the third.
Quickly approaching the century mark.
Yeah. Well, we have how much more to go in the third quarter?
4:52.
We could break 60 points apiece on this.
That is not out of the question.
It could be a basketball score before it's over.
I want to look up the basketball score from last time we played them because I think we may eclipse that. Short kick. Going to be fielded at the 30-yard line. Up over the 35 to the 36, and that'll be it.
Oh, referee down.
Looks like we had a little activity there, and the Leopard threw the ram into the official.
Great tackle, brother. Great tackle.
Florence on the return from Malvern.
Now he's out there telling him, hey, man, he hit me.
So here we go again. Malvern offense has put up 22 points so far in this third quarter.
B. Scott is back out on the field.
That is good to see. Trips to the right side. Florence will come up alongside Jemerson. Jemerson will keep. Left side. Gets a block at the 45, 50-yard line. Cuts upfield. And he'll be brought down after a huge gain all the way to the Lakeside 43-yard line.
Nice job by Dallas Lewis out there. Stayed engaged with his blocker just long enough to get Demai free.
Nice fake, too.
Yeah.
Defense reacted to the fake, and Demise took it around the edge.
Tell you what, Tommy Norman, too, was a receiver on the right side. Had his man blocked all the way to the Malvern sideline.
Again, trips to the right side. Jemerson looks to the sideline. Looking to throw, left side underneath. Pass complete at the 34, gain down to the, complete at the 36, down to the 34.
That's that quick stop route there by Florence that has been so reliable, and we had a drop on it earlier tonight, but he goes back to his normal self, brings it in, drags about 3 people forward, and gets within 2 yards of a first down.
Pickup of 9. Actually got a better spot than we thought. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Jemerson again brings Florence alongside him. Gives it to Florence. He's got the first down as he gets to the 30. 3:35 to go here in the third quarter.
That's a good push there by the Leopard line.
I can tell you what, working the clock. I no more than our kid went down, that clock stopped. And that's for any official signal.
They like being here.
Jefferson again brings
Ooh.
Florence, keeps, goes to the left side. He'll be brought down at the line. Looks like might have been a little bit of confusion there.
Once he didn't give the ball to Florence and kept it, he had about 3 guys in the backfield and was really lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It was a pretty good play just to do that.
Like to have seen how much running room Florence might have had, though.
Yeah. Ooh. Dangerously close to jumping there. No flag, though.
Jimerson alone in the backfield. Screen pass near side. Caught, but loss on the play as Langston is brought down back at the 34-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long for Malvern.
Yeah, there was no block set up on the corner there. He just came free right at Langston. Right as Langston's catching the ball, he's right there to make the tackle. I don't know if there was a breakdown in the play design or the other receiver missed who he was supposed to block or picked the wrong block, but there was nothing there from the get-go.
Langston moves to the far side. Ball on the right hash mark as Jimerson and the Leopards come back to the line of scrimmage. Florence set up in the slot. Jimerson rolls left, looks, throws, pass complete. Down inside the 25, but short of the first down marker. Ball spotted at the 24. Leopards have got to get the 20-yard line for the first. That'll bring up 4th down.
Good out route by B. Scott. Gets good position on the defender. Makes a great catch and, really just makes it 4th and manageable, which really it wasn't going to be before that. So dig away at that, and now you have a chance to go pick up another first down.
He did a good job finding that seam just past that second level.
So Jefferson Leopards come to the line, 4th down. We'll call it a long 3 yards. Jefferson feels a low snap, gets away from a couple of guys, looking to get to the outside, cuts upfield, got the first down and more. Jefferson, touchdown Malvern, what a play.
Wow.
That was awesome. Jefferson may be one of the best players I've absolutely ever seen. That is just amazing athleticism.
Yeah, that was dead in the backfield. What should have been a turnover on downs, all of a sudden he picks it up, makes a few moves, and just starts working his magic in the open field and zigzags his way into the end zone. Huge athletic play by Jimerson.
I've heard of controlled chaos. That is uncontrolled chaos. Leopards going to go for 2 again with the swinging gate formation. To Hart. Hart powering towards the end zone. He's in. The 2-point conversion is successful. And it is, again, a 10-point lead for the Leopards, 52-42. 1:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter. We'll have this game finished by Thursday.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
Back at Lakeside, the scoring has been fantastic. 52-42, Malvern leads.
I didn't know the new Fast and Furious movie was out.
Yes. You guys are going to have to go with the pop culture stuff. I'm out of the loop.
You brought up One Direction. You started it.
That was an accident. Catch made at the 37-yard line. Lakeside again will have good field position up around their own 45. We got another Lakeside player being taken off on stretcher. I do hate to see that.
Didn't see that happen on the field.
No, I didn't see anybody go down.
I certainly didn't get a number, so I don't know who the young man was.
Looks like it might be number 11, judging by the pads that are down over there.
Defensive back wide out, so I'm not sure. Didn't see the young man go down. 1st and 10 for Lakeside. They're at their own 45-yard line. Gillum and company get their directions. 2 wideouts to either side. Gillum takes the snap. He's going to run himself. Looking for running room off right tackle. He's going to be turned away at the line of scrimmage. Actually may have lost a yard.
He's going to get a real favorable spot. He should have lost 2, but they're going to say he lost about a half a yard on that one.
Yeah, that is extremely favorable because nobody even touched him till he was about 2 yards further back than that.
Well, and he took a turn backwards, too, so it's, Mike, it's that Lakeside fishing.
That is how it works, baby.
I guess you can forward progress when you're not being touched and you just run behind a pile and can't figure out what you want to do.
They spotted it where he meant to go. 2nd down and a long 10.
Whoa, that's way too many people. I got to get set now. All right.
Sweep near side, looking for running room. Leopards have got good coverage on that outside. They'll stop the running back after a pickup of 1.
Great play by Jay Sean Don there. Just read it all the way. Yeah, read it all the way. Pursued down the line and made a huge play, 3rd and long.
Dupree Swanson, one of the few times he's been stopped. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. It's 52-42. We'll finish the 4th in just a moment. Once again, we return to Lakeside, and it has been an offensive explosion here tonight. 52-42, Malvern leads.
We're playing arena football rules tonight.
Oh, absolutely. It looks like it. It has been something else. Lakeside going to face a 3rd down and 10 as we get this 4th quarter underway.
I think we got a guy confused about where he's supposed to be. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
We switched ends of the field. When did that happen?
He was having a nice time dancing.
3rd down and 10 for Lakeside. Gillum working out a shotgun. Stacked formation to far side to bring a man in motion. Fake to give. Gillum rolls to his right. Throws underneath. Pass complete. And tackle made. Last second tackle.
And a block in the back.
And that flag is going to go against Lakeside.
He came by and hit Langston late for no apparent reason.
That's Keelan Fleming. He's going to get flagged there.
Jay Sean Don had just enough of him.
Too big.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's Torrin Davis made the reception, and he nearly kept his footing. The Leopards are going to turn down the penalty, force a 4th down for Lakeside.
That's 2 big tackles by Don right there in a row. Great defensive plays by him.
Good pressure by Murdoch, too. He was in the face of Gillum right off the bat. Forced a quick throw.
It is 4th down and 8. And Lakeside is showing punt. Malvern has I started to say nobody back, but now they send Jimerson back. Fumbled, snap. Now the punter's going to try to get it away. It's a shanked punt.
Yo, watch out, cheerleaders.
He just knocked out an 80-year-old grandmother in the stands.
Which is not funny if it actually happened.
No.
I wouldn't say it.
Maybe, I don't know. Depends on whose grandmother it is.
Yeah, well.
YouTube, you listening?
If my grandmother, that may be a good thing.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
She's only 93. She could have handled it, though.
She'd have fair caught that,
She would have fair caught that.
Getting rough in here quick.
She'd have returned that for a touchdown. Nobody would have caught her.
Good field position.
Quickly changing the subject. Malvern with the ball at their own 49-yard line. Jimerson working out a shotgun, brings Florence along. Gives it to Florence, and he's bottled up in the backfield. There'll also be a holding call on top of that.
Yeah, and
really no point in holding there.
The man's getting tackled, and you run back there and try to tackle the guy who's tackling. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it pays off for him.
So a play that was going to be a fairly large loss to begin with becomes a much larger loss with the holding call.
That's a killer. You're on your 49. You got a chance. You're up by 10. You could go down there and just basically just crush Lakeside Spirit, and you put yourself in a huge hole to start for no good reason.
A little bit longer for Demise to run. It'll be okay.
Ball back at the 38-yard line of Malvern. They've got to get to the Lakeside 41 for a first down.
Are you accusing us of stat padding?
Gives him more room to operate.
Florence again joins Jimerson in the backfield. Jimerson now looking to throw. Screen pass set up well. It's called by Florence. Florence at the 40-yard line and forced out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness.
At the 45.
They got to be calling another hold here. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Blocking the back.
Oh, maybe that.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it didn't happen, but I didn't see a Lakeside defender in that area until the tackle was being made.
It was definitely a later flag throw, but, sometimes they have to reach for him.
I don't know why they'd have to reach for them. That would be pretty handy as much as they put them in and out of their pockets tonight.
You would think they're greased.
Might be slightly worn.
Oh.
We'll get a timeout for a new flag for the officials.
They're not the fastest officials I've ever seen.
Still first down. Jimerson looking to throw, now forced out of the pocket. Escapes one tackler in the second, but he'll get basically back up across the 30. A lot of pressure there early, and Jefferson really didn't have a chance to get that one away.
It's going to be second and halfway back to Malvern.
Still not as bad as what was that, La Tech the other night?
That was one of the craziest football plays I think I've ever seen in my life.
Second 93 or something like that, third 93?
It was bad.
It is second and about 31 for Malvern right now. Jimerson is 3 men to his right, 2 to his left. Jimerson working the clock a little bit. Lakeside fans getting up. Jimerson rolls right, looking to throw. Gets it away, tipped and incomplete. Nearly picked off by Lakeside.
Looking for B. Scott on an out route, and just nice job. Didn't catch a number, but tipped it up and almost was playing the tip drill there in the secondary. Just barely couldn't get to it, and the ball harmlessly falls to the turf.
So it's third down for the Leopards. We got to get all the way to the Lakeside 41-yard line for a first down. Sitting at their own 32-yard line, Jimerson. Swing pass, far side, pass complete. A lot of Ram defenders out there.
Got free. Woo.
And Malvern able to pick up good yardage, but not near enough to get the first down.
No, that was Langston out there on a quick pop screen and really did a good job of bobbing and weaving in between defenders to get everything he could. And sprung free, just unfortunately brought down by the sideline. He ran out of space to operate.
Clock stops with 10 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Malvern leading 52-42. Quick kick by Malvern. Will go out of bounds. Would have taken a good Malvern roll had it been angled towards the center of the field, but nonetheless, Lakeside going to take over at their own 35, down 10 points.
I've never understood that. Why, if you're behind it as the official, you'd run back 5 yards, then walk back to where it actually went out. And then, like, why not just run to the spot and say, it went out here?
It looks good.
Yeah,
did it?
Yeah.
They're doing geometry.
From where I'm sitting, it did not.
Gilman Rams are going to set back up on offense. Again, 10:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. Takes a snap, looks to throw. Home sideline, got a man out there. Nobody could find the football.
Receiver just lost the ball.
Mass confusion.
He lost it in the lights.
Richard Gaston running the route along the near sideline. Quite honestly, it's not a route they tried to hit tonight. So he may not have thought that was even an option.
I ran to the point where I knew that he had never thrown it farther than that before.
If it's not here now, it's not coming. That's right. Gillum, again working out a shotgun, is going to give to Swanson. Off that left side, Swanson pushes the pile up near the 45.
I see that pass was just a wasted play. You run that twice, you got a first down.
Yeah.
Which is good for us. That's great, but
keep throwing it.
I want to go back to the pass.
Keep throwing it.
Clock rolling.
We need one of those interceptions, one of those 3 he threw last week against Sylvan Hills.
9 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 3rd down and 6 for Lakeside. Give to Swanson again, and he's got the first down as he gets down to the Malvern 40-yard line. Guy's just a beast of a runner.
Yeah. You know, the only thing I can sit here and think about is, starting at the 49, if you could have just put one more good drive down, got up by 17 or 18, you pretty much kill Lakeside because their offense is the run, and the clock will be running. But now that there's, only down 10, they can still operate as normal, and we get to see Swanson just chew off big gain after big gain.
Like it may be. Yeah, it's a Wildcat formation. Run off the left side, and Lakeside's going to score. They have had a ton of success with the Wildcats tonight against Malvern.
Looks like they're going for 2 again.
It's a 4-point lead for Malvern at the moment, 52-48.
Those conventional football fans are shaking their heads right now thinking, extra point. Then you get a chance to tie it with a field goal, but with the success they've had, I don't know why you wouldn't do this.
Well, with the success they've had and the absolute abysmal failure of your PATs.
That is a truth fact as well.
A truth fact. I like that. Wildcat again for Lakeside, and Swanson again goes in for the 2-point conversion. So with 8:56 to go in this one, it's 52-50. Malvern leads.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Once again, to return to Lakeside, it is a barn burner, 52-50.
Need Tom Brady to come in here and take some air out of the ball.
First time I've ever used barn burner.
But it was great.
If you're scoring at home.
That's right. You always call it a slobber knocker.
Bingo, as some would say.
Ball fielded at the 25-yard line. Up at the 30, and Florence on the return. Really didn't find any running room.
No, there comes a point where you don't just sit there and dance around and let the coverage team come to you. You get what you can get. I easily could have picked up another 5 to 10 yards had he just hit it hard and ran.
Straight ahead. But it's hard to question what Florence has done tonight. He's racked up the yards. I started to say as well as Jimerson, but I'm not sure anybody's racking up the yards like Jimerson.
In the state.
Maybe, what's his name, Swanson?
It'd be a close run. Jimerson alone in the backfield. Brings a man into the slot. He's going to keep. Tries the right side. Up over the 40. He's breaking away again.
He's gone.
Jimerson. 69 yards. And it's 58-50.
No flags. most importantly. Unbelievable, guys.
About that air out of the ball.
Yeah.
I take it back.
Yeah. Should have worked the clock there, shouldn't they, Seth?
I believe Jimerson has come up a little cramped, though. He is pulling down at the calf, and
he's probably ran for
300.
I mean, he's been involved at least 300 yards. He's worn out.
He's hobbled.
He is hobbled. It's like
going to directly influence. I think now you got to kick the extra point.
Well, now you don't have the personnel. Well, here comes Cervantes on now, I believe.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. This is going to have to be a timeout.
That'll be the second timeout we've used this half on the extra point.
Yep.
The other side of that equation is it may be time give the Leopards enough time for Jimerson to get over the cramp. We'll see. We'll take a break. It's 58-50 here at Lakeside.
We're not flashy, not loud, not overexposed.
What Western Sizzlin offers is the best family dining value in town, period. Steaks, chicken, and fish, and the largest salad, food, and dessert bar for miles around. All priced for a family budget. This is what we've been and always will be, and we're very proud of it. Come eat with us at your hometown, Western Sizzlin in Arkansas.
Back at Lakeside, 58-59. Leopards leading. The Rams. The Leopards got to be on the lookout for the onside kick themselves. They took advantage of a situation earlier in the ball game. They got to be looking for it too. I see a lot of low numbers along that front line. It is a short kick, fielded at the 28, over the 30, 35, up to the 40-yard line. That looks like where the Leopards will start 1st and 10.
Now that time, he caught it with a full head of steam and just went.
And that was Florence on the return.
At some point, do they sneak Demias up there to see if he can snag one of those? Because I don't think they're looking. I think they're just doing.
I hope they don't kick off again.
I can about bet you a coach is going to see that and let the kicker know.
There's still plenty of time for both these teams to score a couple of touchdowns apiece.
I'd be fine with the 3 yards and a cloud of dust for 5:37 and be a happy drive.
Leopards leading by 1. They've got the football at their own 43-yard line. Bring Florence. He sets up alongside Jimerson. Florence with the carry. Florence barrels his way for about 3 yards. You got to wonder the cramping situation with Jimerson, Seth, if they're going to be a little reluctant to sprint him out.
Yeah, it is. And unless it's definitely needed, I think, for sure.
Not a lot of dust on this turf field, but there's your 3 yards.
Yeah.
Actually gave a little bit short, what I would have considered a short spot. Gain of 2 on the play, so it's 2nd down and 8.
Important to note, too, we're down to 1 timeout because of 2 extra point timeouts.
Again, set a man up in the slot. Now, fake the give. Jimerson looking to carry. Breaks a tackle, breaks another. Jimerson working his magic at the 44 of Lakeside. Turned an absolute albatross of a play into a 10-yard gain.
I think he wanted to hand to Florence, and Florence thought he was going to keep it, and Demias ended up with it, but with guys right in his face, and he just danced and broke through arm tackles and picked up an amazing 1st down. This has been something else to watch.
Absolutely.
Guys, this has been fun to call.
Yeah. Yes, it has. Offensive games are usually more fun, aren't they?
Absolutely. Jimerson along the backfield, now brings Florence set up to his right. Fakes the give, keeps, goes right side, hit, and this time wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no.
He was down before the ball came up, but Demias is down.
That time, 1 block away from probably a touchdown. Darian Weaver wasn't able to seal off the corner, and he comes up and lays a punishing hit on Demias. He is yet to get up. He's kicking his feet on the ground.
Lakeside staff coming out to check on things as well. 4:09 to go in this ball game. Leopards are taking a knee. We're going to take a little break here ourselves and let them sort this out. It's a 1-point lead for Malvern, 59-58. 4:09 to go. We'll be back in a moment. Back at Lakeside, Jimerson helped off the field. Was walking under his own power, but didn't look promising for his return.
Jace Turner will take over at quarterback.
Turner sets up, has Florence to his right, 3 receivers to his left. Lakeside showing the blitz off the corner.
Going to run the time down as much as we can.
3:52 to go. Give to Florence. Florence hit at the line and driven back, and the guys have got a feeling there was little mystery as to where that football was going.
Now Lakeside's got their ears pinned back. They're coming for blood, knowing exactly what's coming. It's Florence right up the middle, and really no question about it.
So it is 3rd down and 10 for Malvern.
Looks like we're going to go with Hart at quarterback.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Going into the Wildcat.
Clock continues to roll. We're at 3:11.
We can run it down inside 3 minutes here for the snap.
Lakeside loads the box. They bring the man in motion. Fake the give. Keep right side. Still on his feet is Hart. Our isolated player of the game just picked up a 1st down.
Oh, man.
He's going to get a bad spot if this is the line judge over here.
If he did get this
close.
1st down, it was huge.
That's number 21, Jordan Hart on the carry for the Leopards.
We're going to get a measurement.
Going to get a measurement.
Well,
I don't think he got a good spot out of it because from this side it didn't look good.
DeMais was out on the field wanting to run back on. So DeMais may be okay.
You know, I think even with the bad spot, I believe, I don't know. I can't quite see that mark on the other side of the field. But I believe he got it.
Well, what a huge play by our isolated player no matter what. He took the ball, took it hard right up the middle,
There
and
it
got
is. 1st down.
He did get it by about half the football.
Wow.
That's a huge play by Jordan Hart. All effort. All heart.
All heart.
A lot of heart intended.
Pun intended.
I don't know, whatever you want. If you want to take it that way or not, I don't really care. I'll just take the 1st down and the clock keep rolling. Lakeside takes timeout.
Yeah, they do. We'll take a break here as well. 2:55 to go. 59-58, Malvern leads.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Once again, a return to Lakeside. We have had a whale of an offensive game. 59-58, Malvern leading. 2:55 to go. Leopards have it 1st and 10 at the Lakeside 34-yard line.
You know, to quote the president, guys, on that last play by Jordan Hart, it was huge.
Huge. Lakeside thought they were going to bring up 4th down, but they were wrong.
They tried to build a wall.
That's fake news.
Hart still at quarterback for Malvern. They bring a man in motion again. That's Turner. Fake the give. Hart keeps. Right side. Hart towards the far sideline. Knocks down the 1st down marker, so he'll be close to that.
I think he got another 1st.
And I am going to retire picking isolated players of the game.
Go out on top.
And as long as Hart is doing this, I think you leave Jimerson on the bench.
Yeah.
You don't risk it if you're moving like we've talked about all night long. If it's working, keep doing it.
Yep.
2 receivers to the left side. Hart still at quarterback. Tries to get Lakeside to jump. They don't. Bring Turner in motion again. Hart again keeps. This time he goes left side, but tripped up.
Tripped up. He had to be down.
He was down.
He had to be down.
White hat saying down.
That's Langston, by the way.
Oh, by the way, the Lakeside coach is out past the numbers.
He did call timeout, to be fair.
Okay. Well, it's not his first time past the numbers.
Jared McBride.
Yeah. Yeah. That and $1.50 will get you a cup of coffee. How much is a cup of coffee now?
That's $1 at well, they're not one of our sponsors. There's $1 at that place with the arches.
Oh, goodness. We'll keep it here through this one. 2:41 to go in this ball game. Leopards leading 59-58. And, folks, if you didn't make the short trip to Lakeside, you've missed a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Got your money's worth out of it, I guarantee.
We got a 2nd and 9. Lakeside has 1 timeout left, and there's 2:41 left on the clock.
Hart able to pick up a yard on that last play.
One-point game. 2:41 left.
So Malvern offense comes back out. It's like Hart's going to stay quarterback.
Yeah, Jefferson continues to follow the coaches around, just waiting for his name to be called, it appears.
Stack formation on the left side as Hart sets up in shotgun. Again, brings a man in motion. This time he does give, and it's going to be a great game for the Leopards.
That's
as Devin Langston gets the carry. They faked it to him about 3 times in a row.
Ram gets up with the ball, but I think they're calling him down. Yeah, the Rams have gone to 7 down linemen.
7 down linemen.
Again, we've got a break. Again, we'll keep it here.
Ooh.
Nothing against our sponsor, but you guys have had a lot of commercials tonight.
They've got their money's worth too.
We may need to rebuild.
Sorry, I had the ooh there. At the corner of my eye, I saw a cheerleader going down from. What do they call that building?
Pyramid?
Well, I don't know. They were building something, and she was going down, and they were still holding on to the foot. I thought it was about to get bad. Crisis averted.
2:34 to go in this one.
Lakeside, no timeouts left. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
And I think regardless here, guys, it's 4 down territory.
Oh, 1st down, it's ball game.
Hart will stay at quarterback, our isolated player of the game.
You see who's over there? Jimerson.
He brings Jimerson in motion. Fakes the give. Hart keeps. Hart barrels over a man down inside the 5.
Why is the flag coming out now? You waited till the play was over before you throw it.
And
they've been doing that
all
was
night long.
Unsportsmanlike against
Lakeside.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I apologize, Mr. Whitehead. Good call. Great call.
Unfortunately, it's going to only end up being about a 1.5 yard penalty.
Hart Earl Campbell, that safety. Did you see that?
Yes,
he put his helmet in his breastbone and just bowled him over.
Yes, he did.
That was awesome.
2:27 to go. We've got to stop in the action. I'm assuming Malvern has called timeout because there's no...
Well, the White Hat's over there talking to Scarborough about something.
Okay, so there was no timeout called. I'm assuming asking if he was taking the penalty, which he will. Again, this will amount to about a 1.5 yard penalty. The ball's on the 3 yard line.
In all honesty, guys, you really don't want to score.
No.
If we can just run a little bit of time off and get the clock to 000, Lakeside without timeouts.
So let me ask you this, Seth. At this point, do you...
If I'm Lakeside,
do you do the
score.
Victory formation, take a little knee here?
I hadn't done the math to add up how much time you got, but if I'm Lakeside, I am not tackling anybody right here.
It's not. There's too much time left to run it completely out. Hart.
He needs to run here.
Working out a shotgun.
The only unfortunate thing about Hart being in there right now is he's not used to running the clock like this.
He'll keep. Runs to the right side, and he'll go in for the touchdown. Our isolated player of the game. goes in with 2:08 to go in this ball game.
Do you kick the extra point and make sure you can't lose, or do you go for 2 and make sure you win? That's a tough call.
That is a tough call.
The way Hart's running the ball out of this Wildcat, I say you go for 2. You win this game.
We're going to take our last time out.
Leopards will take a break. We'll take a break with them. It's 65-58 Malvern. 2:08 to go at Lakeside. Once again, we'll return to Lakeside. 65-58. Malvern leads. 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go in this one. If you think the scoring's done, you hadn't caught much of this ball game.
We'll go for 2.
Leopards will go for 2. We were discussing this during the break, whether you go for it or not. You can ice it with a 2-point conversion for the most part. Hart brings a man in motion. He'll fake the give, keep, goes to the right side. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Oh, that was scary.
Hart ran a direction with that play the Leopards haven't done all night, and it was enough to elude that Ram defense.
McBride is not happy, throwing his arms up, and he was not signaling touchdown. I will say that if we were doing that right now, we would have had the flag thrown.
Once again, we got a sideline warning for this while ago, and McBride is at the numbers. Nonetheless, I'm elated.
That was great. We called that play, brother.
That's right.
I called that play. I called that play, Chuck.
And it was a good one.
Better than he called that number.
67-58. Leopards lead with 2:08 to go.
I think it was a text.
Either way.
Either way.
And you know what, guys? This one still isn't over.
Oh, they could score 3 or 4 more times apiece. The way this is going.
It's not good for my heart for you to talk like that.
What a ball game.
Well, if you're if you're Lakeside, what do? Do you
Kick covered at the 48.
Hit the lineman right in the face with the ball. It's
unfortunate.
That's a great play.
Well, it's unfortunate, though, because it gives them great field position. I think had it squib through, it would have been a lot better.
Well, I mean, you look at it really all night, guys. What's the worst field position either team's had tonight? What, the 27?
You're right, but there's 2:06 and no timeout, so as many yards as I can get back, I'm going to try it.
Now, if you're Lakeside, even though all your success has been on the ground, do you not have to go to the air, and is it going to be another screen pass?
That's what I was going to say before he kicked the ball. Does this change Lakeside's strategy? With this field position, it may not.
They're probably going to run 2 on a fade here if they go back to their old habits.
Gillum takes a snap. They are looking to this side, near sideline. Ball picked up!
Darian Weaver.
Weaver at the 40. Weaver cuts across the field at the 30-yard line. Cuts again and finally brought down at the 23-yard line, and that, folks, should have done it.
Hey, is that enough?
Flag on the.
Can you call him?
Flag on the play.
Is there? Well, probably on the return.
Yeah.
Can I hear a honey bun?
No.
Oh, come on!
I told you, only monetary compensation is going to be required for me to use that.
I thought the elation would be enough. Great play by Weaver.
Is that honestly his nickname?
It is. I would not lie. But he was covering the outside receiver, but just reads the eyes of the quarterback, comes off his man, and just undercuts the route perfectly. Great play by Darian Weaver.
And that was actually a penalty against Lakeside. I assumed it was going to be on the return.
Too.
And the Leopards guys can go into a victory formation here. Although, if you got a chance to put 75 on somebody, why not?
Why not?
Oh,
I'm not sure I would put
that might be
Jimerson
a first
out there, but
I've heard about half 100, 3/4 of 100. It's kind of odd.
Yeah. It looks like victory to me.
And it will be down by Jimerson. And the Leopards are going to run this one out, and they'll be able to run the whole thing.
Seth, does Malvern not operate up underneath center at all to run the victory?
Not at all. That was why you missed it last week. We spiked it out of shotgun, which was
should have been intentional grounding.
Should have been intentional grounding, but it wasn't. Very interesting.
I've got to remember where I parked.
Well, you didn't drive a Mercedes, did you?
It's that Kodo Mercedes.
My neighbor's Mercedes. So tell him where you can pick it up. Another down by Jimerson, and gets us down to the 1 minute mark.
Well, this is absolutely huge. You know, we've had 2 rough weeks in a row, and morale kind of gets down a little bit. It's good for the kids to get a nice win going into conference, build some confidence going up against Bauxite next week. Just absolutely tremendous game by Malvern. They just never gave up.
Yeah, and they had the opportunity. But, you know, they've been down in both games prior to this, didn't give up. And that's one of the things we wrapped up with last week. You keep that effort up, eventually it's going to pay off.
And it not to be taken lightly, the victory, I don't know the exact, I hadn't looked it up, but it'd be tough to say when the last time we came to Lakeside and came out with a victory. This is not a place we win very often.
It has been a while. And that is going to do it. Jimerson's last knee is going to put the final nail in the coffin. 67-58.